This video are going to work on the lathe, and what we're going to do is face a part, which is going to cut from the outside across to the center. With the part spinning, we only have to cut from this side to the center, because as it's cutting here, you'll see it's also getting smaller, the diameter. So we're going to face, and when the tool is set up correctly, there's going to be smooth in the middle. If the tool is set up too high or too low, it's going to leave a little circle or a bump in the middle. So first order of business is clamp or tighten the part in the chuck. And there we go. Then we need the proper tool, and there's two types of tools. So a tool on the lathe, where the farthest out point, the point is, that's the direction it's going to cut. So this angle creates a clearance. See what I'm talking about here? There's clearance in here, okay? That's so that when the tool is going this way, there's clearance. I would not want to run this tool this way because there's no clearance. Okay, so this is not used for turning. This is only used for facing, which facing is basically cutting across the part. So I'm going to put this in here. We have quick change tooling, and you need to move this lever towards you to tighten it. Now these tools have all been adjusted with this here, so we don't want to mess with this ever, because the tool height is already set and it should be good at the center. So we need to move out. We need to calculate our right RPM, which is 3.82 times the surface feet per minute divided by the diameter. So close our guard, turn on our machine, and the way to face is you're going to come in, cranking the cross slide handle, coming in, come close to the diameter, but maybe just touching the face, and I just barely want to touch. Move off slowly. I can go in a couple more thousandths longitudinally or in the Z direction. When I face, I only want to take off about 0.01, 0.015 at a time. This does not take a ton off at one time. So we're cutting, and I'm going to keep going, try and be even in turning the handle until I get to the center. Then, if I crank out really fast to get out of there, if you look, you will be able to see. I'm going to move the camera to make it a little bit better. See if we can see them. It's a little hard to see, but there's little swirl marks. Let's see if you can see them. See, there's these swirl marks. You don't want to come out fast. Okay. Let's put this camera back here. All right, so I'll give you a little bit of a different angle this time. I'll make another cut. So I'm looking kind of from the end of the lathe, and here I am standing over here. So we're going to cut back in. Let's make this a little bit. I think that'll give you a better picture. Can't see your tool bit so much, but let me see. There we go. I think that'll be better. So turn it back on. Come in, just barely to touch, nice and easy. move out, move down, look at my digital readout, move about 10 thousandths. Now I'm going to slowly go across. See, you can see what I was talking about. Stop this. You can see my cut here. It's over here also because the part's going around. So that's why I only have to go to center. So let's continue. So typically you're going to face one end of your part to clean up like this till it's all smooth and not saw cut. Then you would deburr it, flip it around, cut the other side to just clean up. Then you would go to the height gauge and measure it. There we go, right to the center. See that chip on there? Never grab those with your hand. Use brush or pliers if it's really stuck, or move the part out. Okay, these chips will wrap around your finger and slice you, and that's never a good time. So, when I'm done, I can move straight out, and I can see that it's smooth, and there is no bump in the middle, so my height is set up perfectly, up and down. So, that's facing.